Hey, shout out to all the viewers out there. If you're out there, give us a retweet. Follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, and shout out to the chat too. I seen somebody give me a Mother's Day shout out. I don't have no kids, y'all, but thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out to my
That
mama
was
for
that was
having
beautiful conversation.
it. Okay, yeah. So someone who definitely needs to make sure that them checks are clearing is Smokey Robertson. He is accused of sexually assaulting
Man,
several of his former housekeepers. And this, when I watched this video, y'all, I was like jaw to the floor, like not Smokey. I'm tired at this point. Like every second we got somebody. Let's
I
every
run
said
second.
the, I said the same
We filed a
thing.
complaint
Not smoke.
against William Smokey Robinson Jr. We believe that Mr. Robinson is a serial and sick rapist that must be stopped.
The very man who swooned fans with his music for decades is now accused of sexual assault. But he's not the only one named as a defendant in this shocking lawsuit. I'm Elizabeth Milner with Law and Crime. Smokey Robinson and his wife Frances are accused of negligence, sexual battery, false imprisonment, and hostile work environment. And those are just some of the claims brought against the legendary singer by 4 women who we only know as Jane Does.
I repeat, I will not describe the details of the sexual assaults and rapes because they're too graphic and disturbing for this news conference. But you can read them in the complaints that we have provided with many of you today.
According to the filing, he settled cases with other women that have suffered and experienced similar sexual assaults perpetrated by him. In light of the allegations, Smokey Robinson had 3 words to say about it. I am appalled.
this okay, I watched the full thing and they did detail the video, like in the video, and you can go find the details on YouTube and different places or whatever about like what actually happened in these sexual assault cases, and it's sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. My thing is that Smokey is 85. I would have had to just push him down. I would have pushed him down. Like you're not finna, we're not finna do this. I'm gonna push you down. But they were saying basically in this situation, he was taking advantage of his housekeepers who were paid less than minimum wage, is what is said in the allegedly in the filing, and also there were women that were of not of legal status basically, so they were kind of like scared to come forward about stuff like this because of their legal status, their livelihood and different things like that. But man, they should have pushed that old man down. I don't know. That did something.
Nah, man, this got to be a money grab. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Not Smokey. They trying to take everybody down now. Like, who next? Lionel Richie, Samuel L. Jackson, Tyler Perry. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
They ain't gonna come get Tyler.
I'm just saying.
Nah, not Tyler.
And you
But
see what they said,
that's this is
low wage earners. So now the immigrants getting in on trying to cash out too.
Man, I don't know, cause my thing is this, like you said, cause my first when I was listening to it, I was kind of like, okay, why didn't you say anything? But I understand if your legal status isn't there, you might want to be quiet. I get it. You want to stay in America. You want to have your job. You're trying to stay here with your family. But my thing was, why was Smokey Robertson paying under minimum wage in the first place? I didn't get that part right off the bat. There's no way. You can't.
and
Migrant
cheap.
workers just like Trump.
And cheap.
Man,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But my thing is like what's I forget. But I read oh yeah, to me it's like it's a different times. This is clearly like the two different times because back in the day, I mean this is borderline, but everybody got away with it. And now these times are clashing. It's like people aren't just gonna let you sit up here and get a fill up on them just because you're Smokey Robinson. And I mean, just because of your status, you can't seduce girls or get away with certain things that you used to get away with back in the day, and that's just gone for everybody right now. It's exposing everybody, and women are letting people know like, I'm not to be played with. I want to be taken seriously, and now guys are going to have to be more cautious of how they even approach a woman or talk to a woman or even interact with women now because we have to be more considerate of what they got going on too.
I totally agree. But like that's what's important to note about this. This was not something like the Bill Cosby stuff where it was like, oh, when Bill Cosby was 20, this happened in 1965. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. This was happening, they said like a year or two ago, like 2023 and stuff like
Yeah,
that. This is older Smokey Robinson. This is where that's like, I'm just kind of like, what? Like,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
it's so,
Smokey ain't even that vibrant. You know what I'm saying? He don't even have that type of vitality right now. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But it's like it has to be something to it because at the end of the day, like that's such a random person to go after. It would be different, like, okay, Diddy is in the news and everything
Yeah,
like
that's,
that. When you go for Jay-Z. Like that makes sense. Like that's somebody that's kind of like, on the same age group, wavelength type of thing. But then
that's a money grab.
it's kind of like out of nowhere though. You think so? You don't think this
All
happened?
them superstars, all them bands that was in the '60s when it was hippies and all that. It's about to be a whole bunch of lawsuits going on. Everybody to go out to Bali, where your boy where your boy Richard Simmons at.
What's
Going
his
on to
name?
Bali, even if you was a millionaire back in the day, going on to Bali and chill, bro.
Not you telling them to run away. No, we don't want
I'm just saying, like,
the women in Bali gonna be in trouble then because it's like they not gonna stop. It's crazy. Then now the Bali people got to duck and
I'm saying these are mild allegations from a time that was a different time, and it was almost socially acceptable back then. And you bring it to this time, which is
no, no,
a
no.
social no.
No, that
Not
was
fair.
this Smokey Robinson stuff was happening like a year or two ago. That's
Yeah,
not
it's
during
Yeah.
that
recent,
time period.
but he's old. He's an older guy from
Okay,
those times, though.
okay.
He's thinking that's how it's always been like that. I'm Smokey Robinson, and
Uh,
it's just like it ain't like that no more, bro.
But
yeah.
I think that's the only thing that makes this look bad is that these are recent allegations. So
Mhm.
they aren't from 20, 30 years ago. These are like 5
Yeah,
years or less. So he could still be charged criminally if found liable in the civil suit.
I ain't gonna say that's the only thing that make it look bad. It's a lot that make it look bad, but I think I think that what it is like there has to be some
yeah.
truth to it, right? Like something has to be viable for them to do this suit because like I said, Smokey Robertson is such a random person to pick to be like I'm gonna go after him. Like he's not making no music right now. Like he probably, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's set for life, but at the end of the day, there's not like just income just streaming in every second to be like I'm gonna go after him. You know what I mean? I feel like if you're gonna go after somebody, you need to be somebody that's still making the millions like on a daily basis or something like that. This kind of is like,
His his
has
catalog probably making a million. Smokey Robinson wrote a lot of that music.
yeah, you're right. He did. He got a lot of money, but and then they
So
did in there. They're saying that his wife
he,
had something to do with it too. They filing against her too. It's not just Smokey.
yeah, that's true. I did see that. I
Hmm.
seen it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
them housekeepers must have been like, whoa, though, because they couldn't have been no fat cleaning ladies.
They said that
You
he
never
raped
know.
like 20 times. Some of them, like several of them, said he raped them more than 20
Oh
times.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like, Smokey ain't getting his
Sorry to laugh.
Viagra
That's not funny, but yeah,
filled that regularly.
there's, I mean, but this, I think it was over a period of years, but also some of the housekeepers worked at the same period of time. So, I mean, they do have the opportunity to go around and like talk to each other, have a little chat or whatever to talk about, oh, because like when you listen to the story, some of the stuff is matching up. It's kind of like, oh, he laid this towel on the bed and he did this and he did that. I mean, y'all know each other, so y'all were able to talk about this, and I'm pretty sure y'all all went to the same lawyer together and all of that. So, I mean, there's that part of the story, but something had to happen for y'all to be like, we're gonna go after him. I don't know, but it's all alleged.
I mean, oh,
What you was gonna say?
man, look, it's funny to me how at one time how taboo it was, and now it's like it's not happening anymore, and it's getting these people caught up. It's
Mhm.
like they can make up new rules every decade on you, and then go back in the last decade and make it illegal. I don't know. It's just crazy. But we gonna see. I mean, Smokey at the end of the day, like you said, pops, he could be held criminally liable for this stuff
Yeah,
criminally.
I
definitely.
hate to see it, man. I mean, they trying to take down all our black celebrities. I
85-year
mean,
old
They
men.
gone. They out of here. They all
not
indulged in that
only
behavior. All of them.
Smokey older than my grandma. That's
Man,
crazy.
all of it was in the music. It was in the videos. Tip Drill. If Nelly can get Nelly right now, some girl from Tip Drill can come out and be like, you know what? When Nelly slid that credit card down my ass, he totally violated me. And then Ashanti's all on news like, how does it feel to be with? It's just we can go down that rabbit hole with almost any celebrity right now, bro.
Maybe men just
In
need to
my
learn
opinion.
how to like not violate people. I feel like that also could be a part of it because some stuff that they think is okay and cool, some for some women they might be okay with it, but they got to realize not all women are gonna be okay with it. So I feel like the lesson that has to be learned here is just basically like know how to conduct yourself in a manner where you making sure you getting the okay before it happened. And I ain't gonna lie, you might have to start recording conversations and recording everything that's going on because it might come back to you in court. I feel like Shannon Sharp, for instance, he probably gonna have some benefit of the doubt in the situation he in because he got text messages, he got phone calls and everything like that that's logging it. So he might be okay in this situation, but they saying Smokey was taking them to places
Wait,
with no cameras.
did I see Shannon back on ESPN or am I tripping?
I don't know. He
I
said he
don't
was taking
know.
a break.
I think I
Yeah,
seen him doing some live commentary. I'm like, hold on, this is new. Sound like he
Hmm.
was back on one of them shows. I was like, because he ain't stopped Shay Shay or nothing else.
nah,
So
yeah, he ain't stopped
Shannon
that
ain't
shit.
really missed a bump yet.
Yeah.
But you know, with all these different allegations coming out with these different people, it's getting hard to filter if like some of this stuff is true and some of it's bullshit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just too much coming out now. Like I don't know, like
Yeah.
and some of it,
I mean, because even the Drewski one,
Wait,
yeah, that
Drewski?
was some
What happened
straight
with
bull.
Drewski?
Drewski say he was still staying with his mama in 2018 and broke, so you know that
I'm
wasn't.
just saying, this is getting real frivolous out here. And you, like you said, it's just crazy.
I didn't see the Drewski one. What happened with Drewski?
They tried to drag him into a puff silver
The
suit.
P. Diddy party in the room.
It
Oh,
was
okay. Okay.
it was him and Odell Beckham Jr. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
am remembering that now. Yeah. I mean, I do get it. It is hard to filter it out at this point because some people is trying to do a money grab. Some people actually have legitimate claims and things going on. So it's kind of like, I don't know. We're gonna see what the evidence end up showing.